You know how every new year we see those phrases about fresh starts and new chapters? They feel great for a second, right? But how do you actually carry that feeling into February, or heck, even July? Well, today we're going to unpack a really simple metaphor that holds a surprisingly practical guide for the entire year. Let's dive in.
I bet you've seen this quote, or something a lot like it. Page 1 of 365. It's this clean, hopeful idea from Arun Boaz that just feels right. It's all about that fresh start. But what if I told you that hidden inside these few lines is a complete philosophy for living a more intentional life? That's exactly what we're going to dig into.
So let's just start with this number, 365. It's so easy to just glance at it and think, yep, days in a year. But hold on, look closer. That's 365 distinct opportunities, 365 totally blank pages. That's 365 chances to create something, to connect with someone, to grow just a little bit. When you think about it like that, the sheer amount of potential is kind of staggering. And that, of course, brings us right to the heart of this whole thing, the simple but really profound power of a blank page. You know, there's a reason this idea feels so good. Psychologically, that blank page is like a total reset button. It gives us permission to start over, right now, without carrying all the weight from yesterday. Every single morning, we get a fresh, unwritten page. That's the simple, beautiful magic of page 1. But a blank page is just, well, it's blank. It doesn't fill itself, right? And this brings us to a huge shift in how we see things. We aren't just reading the story of our lives. We're the ones writing it. We're the authors holding the pen. Now, this part of the quote, this isn't some gentle suggestion. It's a command. Write it meaningfully. This is the core instruction, the call to action that shifts us from just letting life happen to us to being the active, intentional creators of our own days. And that, of course, raises a massive question, one that honestly only you can answer. What does a meaningful day or a meaningful year even look like for you? Is it about your career, your relationships, learning something new? The real power here is that it forces you to define your own terms for a life well lived. So, if we're the authors, what are we supposed to be writing with? Well, the quote doesn't just give us a command, it also hands us our creative tools, the very ink we're going to use to fill up those pages. We're given two types of ink, love and learnings. Think of love as your emotional ink. It's all about connection, empathy, kindness, the stuff that fills your pages with warmth and heart. And then you've got learnings. That's your intellectual ink. This is about growth, curiosity, perspective, the stuff that fills your pages with wisdom and makes sure your story is always moving forward. But here's the crucial part. You can't just use one. They're meant to be used together. I mean, a story written only with love might be warm, but it might not have much direction. And a story written only with learnings might be super smart, but it could feel a little cold, a little empty. Love gives us the why, the purpose, while learnings give us the how, the perspective to grow. Together, that's how you get a story that's balanced and really, truly meaningful. Okay, so let's zoom back out. How do we turn this beautiful idea into something we actually do, a consistent practice that shapes our entire year? It really boils down to a super simple 3-step daily practice. 1, when you wake up, just take a second to really embrace that feeling of a fresh, blank page. 2, set a simple intention for the day, just to live it meaningfully. And 3, as you go about your day, just keep an eye out for chances to use both of your inks, opportunities to connect with love and opportunities to grow through learning. See, this isn't about some huge, grand gesture on January 1st that you forget about by February. It's about the small, consistent act of showing up each day, pen in hand, ready to write that day's entry. A great year isn't something that just happens to you. It's a book that you write, one meaningful page at a time. And so, the pen is officially passed to you. A book of 365 blank pages is sitting right in front of you. The only question left is, what story will you write?